Welcome to Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Welcome to Drinkin Bros. This is our 4th episode. This is Rocco speaking right now, and I'm here with Matt Best, Jared Taylor, and the one and only Ross Patterson.
Yeah!
Claps and posts,
Yeah,
claps and posts, please.
for sure. Hey, let me hand it off to JT so we can talk about some of our sponsors. We have a lot of them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's show is sponsored by Lead Slingers Whiskey, the best whiskey ever. Period.
In all the lands.
Number 2, the best piece of literature you will ever read. At night she cries while he rides his steed.
I still haven't got through the first chapter yet. It's like a porn movie.
That's because you can't read.
Right,
Rocco can't read.
Rocco
can't fucking read. But he's handsome as fuck, so we'll give him that.
We are also sponsored by Huckleberry Beard Company, Funker 530, and Tactical Shit.
Yes, I love it.
Tactical shit, yeah. I mean, look, if you got a copy of At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed and a case of Lead Slingers whiskey underneath your Christmas tree, it'd be a pretty goddamn good Christmas.
That's actually why they're having an issue with overpopulation in China.
Yeah.
Because
I heard
That's what
that.
they all got for early Chinese Christmas.
Yeah.
Womb to
That's it,
Woods.
man. That and a lot of condoms, a lot of Trojans.
Womb to Woods over there. If it's a girl, it's Womb to Woods.
Ross, I want to let you know I worked out twice today, 2.5
you
hours.
son of a
I was
bitch.
telling the guys I can drink twice as much tonight, right? Is that how that works?
That's how it works.
You can.
He actually worked out for me.
And as always, we start off every show with what is everybody drinking tonight? Matt Best, what are you drinking tonight?
So my thing lately has been going to the local liquor stores, plural, yes, and finding locally brewed beer. And this one, I think, if I say it correctly, is a Ziegenbock. It's a Texas amber, brewed here in Tejas, my favorite state. I moved out of California, but it's delicious. It's a pretty dark amber, but I'm digging it.
Nice. Didn't you have a dark amber in high school?
Yeah, I don't remember the names anymore. I had a rough childhood. I just remember my uncle's name, Big Willie, and that's not a euphemism. That's literal.
You're having a dark Willie, dark Willie 5.6. Rocco, what are you drinking tonight?
I went with the traditional Latino Mexican style beer, and I'm drinking a Modelo.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Have you had the Negro Modelos? Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
It's better than Modelos.
Yeah, I know.
The day we do a podcast and you say I'm having a Budweiser from Milwaukee, I will fucking lose my mind.
Rocco was having the Mexican beers as always.
Yeah, and the only other thing that I've drank as a kid that was in my dad's refrigerator was Bud Light, and that's very common for the Mexican culture as well. So.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. It's huge. Mexican culture definitely does the Bud Light.
Because so far for every podcast we've done, it's been a spring break treat. Whatever you're having, it's been a Cancun delight. A Cancun delight. Corona, Tecate, Pacifico. I'm honestly like I want to hear Red Stripe and then I want to put the headphones down and walk away.
Well, since you're guessing it, what do you think fucking Jared's drinking over here?
A pina colada with a bendy straw.
I'm having some Tito's vodka and some squirt.
It's not what he's. How is he drinking it though? That's what JT.
Well, I'm drinking out of a French press.
I'm pretty sure he's already mumbling.
Look, last time I had to get up in the middle of the show to make a drink. I don't want to have to get up this time, so I made a foursome.
We're gonna post that picture online so they can see. It's not.
I already posted it on Twitter. I'll post it on Instagram right now in a second.
Jesus, man.
Goodness gracious.
It's delicious,
man.
It's delicious.
What are you drinking, Ross?
I'm actually depressed at what I'm drinking. I barely even want to talk about it tonight. I'm drinking a vodka soda. The most boringest drink on the planet.
Yeah!
No,
I'm excited.
It's
I'm
nothing to be
excited
celebrated or cheersed. I'm not a hero for that.
That's like if you took a supermodel home and she's like, "Fuck me, missionary." Like, what are you doing?
Exactly. Right
I
now,
imagine that's how most supermodels want to be fucked.
That is true.
I mean, the hottest girls are always the boringest.
Yeah, I imagine right now Ross is wearing just plain white tighty-whitey.
It's the ones that have
with a little bit of a piss stain.
The ones that have just a little rollover of the pants seam that just let you get down.
Look, here was the problem. So I went real hard over Thanksgiving. I put on 12 fucking pounds in 1 week. So now I'm on to the diet drinking, which is vodka sodas right now.
He's getting Dicaprio fat.
Oh, dude, that's actually worse than JT did. I'm pretty sure. I think you beat JT.
I lost weight. Look at me.
Yeah.
You actually look pretty good.
Yeah. God, you look good.
I can't even call you fat anymore. Still going to though.
Yeah,
Ross
Matt
might be the fattest one in the group.
I walked to the mailbox this morning. I fucking dropped 4 pounds.
God damn it. Yeah, I saw Matt on Instagram was posting, photos of going to the shooting range. I watched 9,000 football games. I drank 3 cartons of eggnog, and I did not stop fucking eating. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop.
You're easily the fattest one in the group.
Yeah, now I'm depressed. Like I'm just depressed about it. I'm lethargic. I was out of breath. I only walked.
I think
like
this goes
4
into
steps.
last episode though, right? Where you backlog your hot pictures of you that you've taken over the last 6 months and slowly, source them so people still think you're in great shape.
Ross, I found the coolest thing ever at the local grocery store. They had a double-sized pita. So I just got those, and I filled it with everything from Thanksgiving. The stuffing, the cranberry sauce, the turkey, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese, and then I put mustard in it, and it was delicious.
I ate so much at Thanksgiving, I fucked the carcass when I was done. Like, I just could not stop eating. I got in super good shape. I got in super good shape for the movie. After that, it was all downhill and then down turkey. Like, I just fucked that thing. I feel disgusting.
I'm one of those guys that when I drink, I don't eat a lot. So I ended up drinking a lot because my cousins were together, my dad, my brother. I started drinking so much beer, I barely had a couple pieces of ham and maybe a fucking pie at the end of the day.
I'm glad you say that, dude. My dad was like, "You're not eating a lot." I'm like, "Well, because I've fucking been drinking at like 1 p.m. every day. I had to slow that shit down back into normal life today." But
that's the same.
So Rocco, did you not have any tacos this Thanksgiving? Is what you're saying?
No, you know what I did have though? Enchiladas with mole, man, dude. I'm telling you right now, that shit. And I had a mole. I had to go Mexican on that motherfucker. Mole, because you have to say it that way. Because I'm telling you right now, it's not a traditional thing you see in Thanksgiving.
Oh, papi.
But my sister-in-law made it. I fucking loved that shit, man.
It's that chocolate sauce shit, right?
Yes.
Show me your zipper and your mole.
It's made out of some kind of chocolate and like fucking a ton of other ingredients.
I attack your zipper with my teeth.
Shut the fuck up.
Call me an air conditioning unit because I'm not a fan of the mole.
Well, yeah, I hear you, man. But hey, I'm pretty sure JT has a huge buzz on right now.
He's buzzing, dude. He fucking
he
drank the whole 2/3. That's not 2/3.
4 drinks.
Hey, to the viewers out there, I'm sorry if Jared is going to be a little obnoxious on you. Oh my God, he's drinking more. This is going to be episode 4, the shit show of Jared.
He made a bigger cup and he drank it twice as fast.
I know.
That makes no sense.
It's not how science works.
Good thing you're home. He's gonna call the Uber driver to come watch a movie with him later.
It's JT and the Uber driver for Die Hard 2 again.
Yeah. Dude, I saw the Uber driver the other night posted on Craigslist like casual encounters. Looking for that one guy.
No, it's misconnections.
There it is. Misconnections. God.
Oh man! So Ross, let's talk about all the controversy we caused last week.
Oh my God! I'm still answering emails.
Boy, I think you guys should lead this off. There was a lot of pissed off people. Some who didn't know you. Look, we didn't expect the podcast to do this well and to blow up this quickly. So I think a lot of the hatred and a lot of the hate emails that came through for the video were people who didn't know you guys, know the comedy that you were about.
No, 98% of it, like we walked so far out of our circle that like everybody that was showing up had no clue who we were.
Well, give some insight.
I'll give some background behind it. Yeah, so if you guys that are listening that don't understand what happened, we started a Facebook page for the podcast, and JT shared a video on there that's just a small snippet of one of the videos that we'd done for MBest11X YouTube channel, and that somehow got shared into some of the circles that we'd never touched.
76,000 shares and counting at this point.
Right, I think
6.7 million views. 6.7 million views in 3 days.
Right. And so,
and granted, like back up, this video was posted a week prior and received no hate.
right, no
Everyone
hate at all.
loved it.
Well, that's because it was internalized within the,
Right,
the
with our-
sub-demographic
exactly.
of the military community.
So somehow it reaches these people that don't know who we are and completely sent all the hatred towards us they possibly could. And I was up late at night because I was entertained by it as well as combating as much as I could the threats.
You know, I finally figured out, Ross, and this is hilarious. I figured out how to just fuck these people up. And what I would do is when they would post how outraged they were about the video, I would do one small paragraph explaining who we are, and then the second one I'd say, if you are so outraged, I would be happy to provide you with resources and contacts of people that are anxiously looking for volunteers, for people that will give their time to help combat this epidemic of 22 veterans committing suicide a day. And guess what? 100% of the people that I replied to with that comment disappeared. The minute you said pick up a shovel and help and show your outrage, they walked away.
And I don't need to go on a tangent of social media, but that's a great depiction of what social media is. It's essentially people that want to jump on a bandwagon with no knowledge, no understanding, no perspective of the issue that they're picking a side to. And, you know, the video that they're talking about was essentially a video where a balloon pops. We immediately pull out guns and react to essentially a contact. And we're like, I make a joke about hot PTSD, right? All the jokes that we write, I never write a joke in the YouTube channel that I haven't experienced in my own life. And that happens all the time. Well, something will pop and I have my pistol at me, or I'm like seriously in my head reacting to contact. But the best way to deal with issues you've gone through in your life is, one, don't take yourself too seriously. Two, fucking surround yourself by local people or in your same support systems and community that have gone into the same thing. And people outside of that circle, they're going to be like, oh, you're talking shit. It's like, no, it's the exact opposite what we're doing. We're bringing awareness and we're having fun. All right,
the hardest part, no, you're good. That's exactly. The hardest part about it is not being upset with these people to the point where I freaking want to be like, oh, you know what? I'm
You
just
have to
gonna
give them understanding.
Right, exactly. And
Yeah.
so trying to break down some of the, listen, 90% of the people that were upset were saying, I have friends that have PTSD.
That was
It's like,
it. That
right.
was it.
And so,
I know somebody.
So it's like, and anyone else that was on there that commented positively were like, I have PTSD and I actually love this shit. And so that was the problem. Everyone else feels like they need to give sympathy for their friends that they know have PTSD. And it's like, no, we don't need your sympathy. We need you to understand we're okay. This is how we deal with it.
A bunch of the people
we
that
laugh at it.
fed me that excuse of, well, I have friends, I gave them the answer, show your friend this video and tell me his reaction.
90%,
All of them came back. Oh, he laughed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
90% of your
Yeah,
friends know who we are
because
already,
they know
motherfucker.
who we are.
Well, it's not. I honestly don't think who we are. Who we are is just people that are taking the voice of the veteran community,
Right.
hopefully, and speaking it in the correct way.
Right, they know the humor of the videos. They've,
Right,
you know,
exactly.
And the problem, you have a couple veterans that were like, "Oh, it's not fair." And then when I went in deep and talking to them, it's like, "Well, one woman, I don't know her name. She goes, I have PTSD as well." It's like, okay, well, what kind? And she didn't want to say. She said it was sexual assault. Awesome. Okay, I get it. And that's something that's completely different from what this video is trying to demonstrate. This video is talking about a combat
Well,
PTSD.
she kept attacking, saying, this video is making fun of those with a disorder. And I
Right.
said, how so?
Right. And
This video was just establishing, showing what it is like to live with it.
Right. Hey, here's the positive about all this. It got shared outside of our circles, and we've gained more supporters than we ever could have.
Well,
imagined.
Absolutely.
And I got to admit, golly, man, sorry we took this podcast kind of serious, but JT forwarded me an email this morning. Was
Yes,
it? JT?
that happened this morning. And that was because of this.
It was because of this video. The guy I'd never seen. I'm getting chills right now. He wrote me like a 2-page dissertation about I won't get into the whole.
He was a
yarn of it.
medevac pilot, by the
Yeah.
way. So, I mean, this guy had spent the last 10 years flying everybody that has been fucked up on the battlefield home.
And he essentially was just thanking us for the videos and it's changed his perspective. It's motivated him to get back in the gym and turn his life around. And we're like, we don't need those accolades, but the fact that even exists is no hater will ever stop anything I fucking do because we know that we're doing good.
No, exactly. We've had so many Vietnam veterans saying, "Yeah, I love it," and that for me is like, "You're goddamn right, we're doing."
My dad's a
something
vet,
right.
and he's like, "You're fucking crazy."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
It's fucking
Dude,
amazing.
that comes down to Ross, and I was talking to you about that every time that I think I have our demographic essentially nailed down, we have 2 instances in the last few months. One, Matt and I are standing at the carousel for baggage claim. 65-year-old black guy walks up, and it's kind of weird. Like, we're both looking at each other like, and then he extends his arm out and goes, I fucking love everything you guys do. Yeah. And Matt and I look at each other like, whoa.
We love you.
Didn't expect that one. Number 2, when we were at the whiskey tasting event here in El Paso, 70-year-old woman shows up, buys an entire case, asks us to sign everything, takes a photo with us, and then disappears.
Insane.
She was rad, dude.
It's insane how that goes, man.
Ross, what is your perspective on that?
Here's the thing about that I find interesting about social media is, one, everybody wants to be outraged about something, and you're hiding behind a computer, and you have these itchy Facebook fingers wanting to make comments because you don't think there's real people behind this or that are responding. What people don't actually know about the 4 of us is all 4 of us, social media-wise, actually respond to just about every single fan or question or reply or email you get. I think about
almost everything we possibly can.
Yeah, I think the first 90% of the people, once you respond, they're like, oh, shit. I can't believe they actually responded. I was just going to talk shit and then leave. Then they have nothing to say. Then there's the 10% that want to give you their story and why. Look, there's always going to be that 2% that's left over that's like, fuck you, I'm offended by everything on the internet or everything I see or everything that's going on in the world, and you're not going to change their mind. But I genuinely think
send those guys dick pics.
98% of the people who you talk to, I think are pretty cool after you reach out to them and say, hey, this is why I did this, and I hope you dug it. Sorry if you didn't.
The weird ones, Ross, I had fun with, and I would comment as myself and say, hey, I found where these guys work. It's called Article 15 Clothing. Here's their email address. Email their boss and get them fired.
No way.
That really happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, are we fired, JT?
I don't know. I need to. We had some upsetting emails.
Ask Rocco.
Are we fired?
I'm not sure, Matt. Are we fired?
I'm not the boss.
You guys should make a video firing yourselves over that video and say you're sorry.
I'm like, Jared, you're fired. He's like, you can't fire him. You're not the boss. Rocco is. Well, Rocco, is he fired? No, you're the boss.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not the boss. We don't know who the boss is anymore.
Yeah, we don't do bosses.
Look, controversy seems to follow El Paso these days. What the fuck happened on Black Friday?
I don't know. All I know is I had to check on all my cousins and make sure none of them were involved.
Dude, did you see Vincent Marcus's post? Dude, it made me laugh. So Vincent Marcus is an amazing comedian. He's a super celebrity on Vine. I don't know, 5 million, whatever he's got on there.
It's something ridiculous. He's always hanging out with famous people.
Yeah, he's a hilarious, very talented dude. But he put he's born and raised in El Paso, and he put a post up on social media saying, like, congratulations, El Paso. You've been voted the most alcoholic, ugliest,
fattest
city in the nation, and now you have Black Friday violence, like stealing, what was it, like crock pots from 8-year-olds?
Children's crock pots.
Yeah, and us, Article 15, living in El Paso.
The thing is, Ross, is you could get a crock pot for $8 on Amazon every day.
Dude, when someone steals a crock pot from a fucking 7-year-old,
shit's got weird.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Why did the 7-year-old need a fucking crock pot? Like, I could not cook anything. I could not cook anything in a crock pot when I was 7 years old.
I'll tell you right now, if it was me and my 4 fucking kids and my 7 illegitimate others, I would have gave them all crock pots and we'd have ran out of that motherfucker and sold them on eBay. I understand.
Look, Ross. I heard they investigated that 7-year-old and they found that cover of the Rolling Stone with Sardev on it from the Boston bombing.
Dude, that's what Mexicans do. We hustle.
Hey, Rocco, when I saw that, all I kept thinking was, God damn. To cook in a crock pot, it's slow, it's got to take a long time. If you're that fucking poor that you need to go on Black Friday, a crock pot would be the last goddamn thing. You should be getting a microwave. Heat up your cheap food as fast as you can, stuff it in your fucking face, and walk
how
away.
long it takes to cook shit in a crock pot.
Dude, you know what's funny?
A crock pot is like a 5-day experience that's to be shared amongst like Irish relatives.
Why is it
let me explain the Mexican style of a crock pot. You take the kids to school, you put the meat in the freaking crock pot, and you go to work. You come home from work, you turn off the crock pot, pick the kids up from the bus. It's simple living,
because you take the 9 kids to the fucking daycare and you can still be cooking carne asada in there and shit.
Exactly, and still have a day job.
Yeah, but what else are you eating though? What else are you eating throughout the day? That crock pot takes fucking hours.
That's dinner, bro. They're eating leftover tortillas, homie.
Honestly, I don't know, man. But the Crock-Pot thing, the last thing I bought from my house was a Crock-Pot. So
look,
you know what
if it was like 60-year-old Irish women fighting over Crock-Pots because they were going to boil potatoes for 3 days, I get it. But it was 7-year-olds fighting over a fucking Crock-Pot. It was
a 7-year-old and like a 32-year-old.
Well,
to be fair,
did you hear the audio of the lady? She goes, "You're scaring me. You're scaring me." like, it's hilarious, man.
It'd be like a bunch of It'd be like a bunch of bald guys fighting over curling irons, where you're just like, "What the fuck's he gonna do with that?"
Dude, Ross, I mean, you know what I thought when I saw that video is there's a guy face down getting arrested at 11 p.m. at night on Thanksgiving. Like, you literally set out to go to a store and now you're getting arrested on the floor of a Walmart at 11:58 p.m. Like, what the fuck is your life
Not only that,
about?
but everybody you're in jail with that night, just sitting in that jail cell. You're fat, you're hungover, and you're sharing a toilet, a Thanksgiving toilet in a jail cell.
No, but you're in the cell, Ross. You're in the cell. Like, what are you here for? Crock pot.
Best Buy.
What are you here for? Best Buy.
Best Buy. I've always said, Ross, I would love.
40-inch.
I honestly think next year we need to do a live show Thursday night. We wear blue shirts, we paint our faces yellow, and we tailgate Best Buy with bullhorns.
No, dude, I got it
No,
better.
we tailgate.
I got it better. What we do is we fucking have two teams, full fucking football uniforms with pads and everything, a red and a blue, and we go in there and we fucking start a commotion.
But we're just fighting each
we're
other.
fighting each other, dude.
Like two full football teams.
Yeah, yellow
Two
and fucking blue
full
football teams
football
against
teams.
each other.
And we're talking shit in line.
Hey, well,
You're going down, blue.
We have a ref. The ref's fucking blowing whistles on us and shit.
We got 4 refs. One of them's fat.
Yeah. Hey, number 46, your uncle's a bitch.
We fucking run in a crock pot to the 10, the 20. He's in the 40.
We have to have the announcer booth too.
You need the announcer booth.
Oh man,
We're
we've
spray
gotta do it.
painting
We've
lines
gotta
in the
bum rush
parking lot.
Best Buy. Bum rush the Best
Yeah.
Buy. I want that TV that's shaped like your dick, Rocco. The curve. I want the curve.
Oh,
TV.
yeah.
Yes, the curved
No,
TV.
it's a potato dick.
No, Rocco's got the potato dick.
That's right. You've got the crockpot dick. That's right. You've got the potato dick.
Wait. So why
You've
do you
got
have a
the dick
potato
that you
dick?
can deep
man.
fry for hours.
Yeah, why does Rocco have a potato dick is what I want to know.
Oh, dang it.
You knew we would come to this.
Yeah, man.
Was it
Okay.
household
It's
objects?
really
or
wide.
what
It's
was-
because you've been
No,
there. You should bend it a
yeah,
lot.
it's like the penis is like a muscle, and the more you work it out, you gain your peaks, like your bicep. Matt has a huge peak on his bicep, so I have huge peaks on my penis from bending it so much as a kid. It's just a weird thing I did.
So if the top of it, the tip is 1,
Yeah.
and the shaft is 10, where is the bend?
Well, he was
No,
trying to
it's not
shove it in a shampoo bottle so much, but it just doesn't fit.
Right, so it's more in the center is more of the thickness.
So like
the
a 5 is the thing.
Yeah,
It's like
the-
a cartilage buildup.
yeah, it's like I guess the best way to explain is my penis has shoulders.
He used to get cortisone shots in
Yeah.
it when it was sore.
It's got a lot of scar. It's got a lot of scar tissue buildup. Yeah.
You got big shoulders, dude.
Yeah,
so I can
well,
see your dick having big shoulders.
Yeah, so yeah, it's like it's mini me.
Big shouldered dick.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
you
that's why they
essentially
call
tore
me-
your ACL in your dick, and it's just it
Right,
repaired
exactly.
wrong. I got you.
Yeah, just a weird kid. Just a weird kid. That's it.
Hey, look.
Hey,
Hey,
Ross.
we're all fucking weird. If I got one more goddamn Peter Dinklage text over break from you, Jared, I swear.
I
to
actually
fuck.
I had to Google Peter Dinklage.
So did I.
And dude, disgusting what that guy looks like.
Hey, I like him.
God, he's so weird.
Do you know how many memes people sent me of Peter Dinklage because of you too? So like now I'm getting bombarded with like friends who listen to the podcast, and they're like, "Oh my god, Dinklage."
Oh, he's got a huge head. Good God.
Yeah.
Why do you guys got to be mean? Fuck, he's an
he-
amazing actor.
I heard he's actually starring in Coneheads, the redo.
No,
Oh,
he's
the-
not.
the-
Is he really?
What
No,
are
I
they
just wanted
calling
to
that
touch
now? Reboot. They're rebooting. You know,
Are they really redoing
They
it?
made a Fantastic Four like 7 years ago, but then they made another one this time.
Oh, dude,
Jeez,
I hate the
like-
Fantastic Four series. Is probably the biggest flop out of all of them. I hate those guys.
Really?
Yeah, X-Men has been great.
Oh, X-Men's been
all the
rad.
movies, all the things of X-Men have been outstanding. But the Fantastic Four has been shitty as hell.
I would even say the Avengers movies has been pretty kick-ass.
I like the
Jared just sent me a picture of Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage, what's his
Peter
name?
Dinklage, yeah.
Oh my God, he's got
me
cute
see, let me see, let me
dimples.
see.
He's got nice dimples. I didn't know he had dimples.
The Dinker. I love Peter. God,
like-
Jared,
dude,
Jared
he
loves
looks
Peter
like-
Dinklage.
He's a good fucking actor, man. I mean, think about it. He
He-
has to play.
No,
he has to play a 14th century lord.
That
That's
look-
hard.
That guy looks like a weird Brad Pitt.
He's a midgetized Brad Pitt. That's a lot of people call him. A lot of people call Dinklage the midgetized. Look, and there's a lot of Game of Thrones fans out there who are screaming that he should be killing Emmys. I think he won an Emmy this year. That was probably the greatest day of your life, Jared.
Dude, they should make it. They should make. I think they call them little people, right? What do they call them?
I don't know. There's difference between dwarfs and
Little,
Okay, whatever it
little
is,
people are vertically
They
challenged.
need to make
That's,
one of a Fight
politically
Club
correct.
with him as Brad Pitt and a remake all little people.
just a reboot.
That'd be so
Yeah.
good.
Reboot.
Reboot.
Fight
Reboot.
Club.
Fight Club. Yeah, that's
They
one.
already-
It's one of my favorite
Jackass
movies
already
ever.
did that. They already did that brawl.
No, they did Bone Brawls.
rebooted.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's like saying that voice. It's like my Pablo Francisco. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's one of my favorite comedians. He does that voice.
dude, you know what that brings us back? That brings us back to Mosul, 2005.
Yeah, when
that's
we
where
used to watch- that's what it is.
Every day we watch that.
One man must drink his beer, and Rocco is thirsty.
Hey, Ross. Ross, here's how random and funny my life is. Just right this second, my buddy from Ohio just sent me a message and said, "I'll see you tomorrow at 11:45." He's flying in to hang out. I didn't know that until right now.
I mean, Jared has all kinds of random people show up. Random people.
You know, that's a subject we should get on. Is Jared Taylor as he's unbelievably talented in the fact of networking, social media, but when it comes to organizing shit, very good. But Phil's and Rocco and I think at the last minute he'll be like, "Hey, tomorrow we have Channing Tatum's going to be here, so make sure." And it's what? Like,
yeah, it's my daughter's birthday, bro. Like, oh, I'm sorry.
we got 2 hours notice on this shit. Have you ever had that a little bit, Ross?
Yeah, I here's what I'm surprised about. Your wife, Jared, is just got a gentle soul to
Always
deal with
comes
this
back
shit.
to that.
Your pregnant wife is literally, because at some point you told her today, "Oh, hey, by the way, so-and-so's coming over," and she's got to be like, "Fucking A. Really? We've got
he
another
hasn't told.
one
He
on
just
the
found
way."
out.
No, she doesn't know yet. I told you. I literally
He
just
just
got
found
this
out.
message. "Hey, I'll see you at 11:45." He commented on a Facebook post. He didn't even message me.
So she read through Facebook that you've got a guest coming over who's sleeping in that room that is covered in machine guns. I don't know how many people have fucked in that bed either.
I fuck. Oh no.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. But
I
but
digress. I
Leo
digress.
Jenkins had sex with a woman wearing the dolphin
Yep,
costume.
Yes, it was.
Did he really?
Yes.
Are we allowed to say that?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, Leo doesn't
I'm
care.
glad.
Leo's out of the country. We can say whatever we
Oh,
want.
I'm glad
Okay,
I
if you
left.
don't, Leo Jenkins is a ranger medic. He's written 2 books, which
Three
three now.
yeah.
Yes.
What are they, Jared?
On a simulation.
On a
That's one.
simulation. Yep.
What's
Lest we forget.
Lest we
Lest
forget
we
is
forget, which is
another
an
one.
outstanding
And
one.
then he was one of the co-authors for
Violence of Action.
Violence
Yeah,
of
with
Action.
Marty Skovlin.
And I'm sure he's working on one right now because
He's working on Mary's book, actually.
Yeah. He is.
Oh,
Yeah.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Leo's the shit, but he is a crazy ranger. So he's had some fun in his life, just like all of us.
He is a maniac, man.
Oh, when I ripped up this floor, Ross, to put in the wood floors this weekend, and I was still finding glass shards from when he got hammered and threw a beer bottle at me in the office here. So there were still Dos Equis glass shards.
You're welcome.
Dude,
in the
You're
carpet.
welcome.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something about that guy. He is absolutely insane. And the weird thing in the military, if anyone in this military knows, medics are all fucking weird. I had a medic one time that I'd say, "Hey, my back hurts." And he goes, "Just take some Motrin." And then when I said anything about my dick or my ass, he goes, "Well, let me see it." And it's like, fuck,
You know what's
medics are
weird about it? You're like, "Oh, dude, I don't know. It should be nothing. No, just pull your dick out."
Yeah, like, why do you need to see my dick for my earache?
Come on,
I don't
man,
get
just
it.
pull your dick out.
Medics are all fucking nutty, man. They're crazy bastards.
Jared
but I
is
love
fucking
them.
crushing this bottle right now.
Hey, cheers to medics. Cheers to medics, boys.
Cheers!
Yeah,
to-
cheers to
oh
medics.
shit! Yeah. Cheers! There we go.
I had my little fun with that.
They've seen the most fucked up. Hey, as a medic, you guys see the most fucked up shit on the planet. I don't know how you stay together mentally long enough with all the fucked up shit you've seen. So cheers to medics out there, boy.
Rocco
Yeah,
is a
for real,
medic,
for
actually.
real.
I know.
Cheers to military medics and EMS
Yes,
support,
EMS
first
support.
responders,
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's.
and firemen. That
I tell
do
you
medic
what, man.
stuff.
I've been blessed to not see too much crazy stuff as medic, but I have some good medics out there. Doc Strauss, Doc Crow, Doc Severson, Doc Anderson. Some of the baddest medics out there. I've seen some crazy stuff, and those guys continue to just drive on and be badasses in this world, man.
You know what I'm like thoroughly impressed with is like all like the LEOs And the fire department and EMS, those guys on a consistent daily basis have to respond to like the shittiest scenarios, fucking kids in car wrecks and all that stuff. And then people are like, don't thank them. There should be a day for all those dudes that are out there like, hey, there's a fucking minivan where the whole entire family got ripped to shreds by a fucking semi, and you have to go pick up body parts. Like,
and that's
that
the
sucks.
difference between us and them. You know, we go out on a battlefield, we expect it. Like we know what we're doing.
There's expectations.
We
absolutely.
know what could happen. That's why I say I'm fucking thankful I am not in that career. Being home,
dude, just
having to respond to stuff at home is not my cup of tea.
Think about the cops so every day, like us going on deployments, we go on deployments, we know we're going to be in high alert for that year or whatever time frame you are. You know, special operations is a little different, but you know you can be on a high alert. These cops are on high alert for 20-something fucking years. As soon as they put on those boots and that outfit, they know there's a potential that they can potentially get shot in the fucking face when they pull an asshole over. Well, and that's crazy.
The scary thing about a cop is you're not going on a battlefield with enemies.
No.
Where we do.
Yeah.
A cop, though, they have to constantly treat everybody like a citizen.
Yeah. Well, escalation of force is a completely different spectrum
it's
than
terrifying.
Yeah, it is.
Because you never know when a citizen is all of a sudden going to be a combatant.
Oh, there's studies
I
that
don't want anything to do with it.
Their body is on high alert and more often that dude. Why do you think civil service when they retire there's a high percentage of them that die from heart disease within 5 years of that retirement? It's fucking because they've been on high edge their whole goddamn career, man. It's insane. Nothing but respect for those gentlemen.
Yeah, fucking A, man. Well,
hey, cheers to cops.
Cheers to cops.
Cheers to that blue line.
Yeah, thin blue line.
And hold on.
And so also everybody who served Black Friday and dealing with those crock pot fights.
Man. Yeah, the kid at Walmart with the comb over, that motherfucker served his time.
I served my
God,
best
he got torn to shreds, didn't he? That little security guard got torn to shreds.
There was an employee that died.
No shit.
Trampling. It was Midwest.
He got trampled?
Trampled to death, yeah.
I don't know. You know, at this point, why do stores even do this anymore?
Because how much money they fucking make. Because we're idiots.
Does Walmart
we're
need
fucking hamsters.
Black Friday?
No.
$4 off a toaster. $4 off a toaster brings out the fucking chaos.
For fucking toasters.
Dude,
you know what the bullshit is? So I did an analytical study of percentages based off of discount items equivalent to standard sales. Sorry if I'm talking stupid.
Wait. You guys didn't know Matt Bass was this smart, did you? Yeah, this motherfucker's a genius.
And you fucking me up being all nice and shit, weirdo. But then talking about Black Friday sales, the sales are relatively 5 to 10% less than average sales on a consistent basis throughout what they do. Yeah, dude, it's nothing.
I had no
All
clue.
they do is they pick a specific item that they know will move well. Black Friday TVs, large based items.
Crock pots.
Crock pots, apparently.
Crock pots.
But it's fucking retarded. It's called the internet. Use it once in a while. I swear. I mean,
damn.
people in the inner city might not have internet. I don't know.
Ah, fuck everybody. I love everybody.
Yeah, but hey, Matt, here's the other thing that you didn't factor in. Is the chaos factor of it.
Dicks.
It's kind of like when you want to go see a metal show and get into the pit. You just want to get lit and light some people up. It might not be about the crock pot. Maybe those people have some personal shit going on.
Dude, we should make a fucking next year sale. It's like, come on down to Article 15. You can get 30% in a fucking fist fight.
No, we should just give somebody else's address. Hey, we're giving away crock pots at $6.
Yeah, it's 4 drawer. It's in the 4th drawer from the top.
Yeah, it's at Ranger Up headquarters. What the fuck?
It's at Nick Palmisano's house.
Just kidding, Nick. We love you.
You open up the garage door and the Dropkick Murphys are playing.
You know what's funny, Ross? When you said that, dude, I've never thought of it that way, but I swear to you, these people probably get the most thrill of their lifetime.
We should buy
doing that
a
shit.
pallet of something from China that means nothing to us next year, put it in the driveway, and say 4:55 a.m. doors open.
Casio keyboards. We're giving away. We're taking $18 off of Casio keyboards. We got them straight from China.
Oh my god!
Dropkick Murphys are playing. Yes. There's a raffle for a fucking crock pot. Let's get wet. Like
$1 a ticket.
Dude, that would
who
be
wants
cool.
to kill each other? Who wants to fucking kill each other?
if you got all that remains to play like a headlining show in the pit, you put a circle, right? A giant circle, and in the middle is all free TVs, free crock pots,
That's
obviously.
it. We just dump money into it.
The second they hit that opener, the gates fucking
flood.
flood.
The gates drop. We've placed a ton of medieval weaponry on the ground.
That's what I'm saying. There's gonna be one monster that fucks everyone. It's like, are you not entertained? One dude,
no one else.
Yeah, one dude is gonna mop the floor with everybody. He's like a college athlete, just came out of retirement.
He's just throwing TVs at this point. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he's
but
there.
They're just breaking.
But then you have the weird little teenage dude that knows how to throw a fucking ninja star and sticks that dude right in the heart, and you're like,
oh, dude,
he's like Gambit.
Brick killed a guy with a trident.
There's dudes fucking
Black Friday.
What?
That's the song.
Hey, we need a Black Friday song.
Dude.
We need to do something weird.
I want to
next
see
Black
shit
Friday.
like that go down. I want to see it happen in real life, where you let them go to the death.
We got to make that happen. The gladiators of our time.
I know. We need to go back to Roman times.
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Why don't you let inmates with fucking life terms fight to the death for the fuck of it?
That would be fun.
There's a movie
The
with
Spike
Steve Austin.
Channel would pick that up.
We just got to get them to sign the contract.
Everybody's such pussies nowadays. It's like, hey, let's televise the CrossFit games. Fuck that. Throw a crock pot in there. People would go ape dick over each other.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm surprised Black Friday hasn't become a fucking reality show at this point.
Oh my! Let's do it.
Camera crews.
Let's do it.
15 cities.
Dude,
that's 15 episodes.
Let's do it next year. Next year's Drinkin Bros.
Our next episode, it's Detroit.
In this episode, Detroit goes
You get the guy.
south.
No,
You get the guy that narrates extreme police chases.
It's like it's me right now. It's Tommy. I'm in front of the Walmart. It's about to open right. It's chaos
This
right now.
young lad from out of Detroit thinks he has the crock pot in hand. But as we can see from the overhead camera, this other man, who obviously has played football, will not let that happen.
Yes.
You got to get the police chase guy to narrate it.
Oh, dude. I love that guy, man. Fuck.
No, you had the good.
You can't pitch
I'm
these.
laughing, dude.
I just want to pitch this shit. I just want to pitch this shit to a network just to see their fucking faces light up.
Yeah. Dude, we do a fucking small study. We hire a bunch of people to actually do it.
we should just film a pilot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Completely fake, and we're in there with 21st Century Fox. Like, what do you think? But there's blood and rape.
They're like, yeah,
and
did
weird
that guy really die? Yeah, he fucking died.
You got to look like the CNN fucking news anchor with the standard blue plated soft armor with the helmet that is off things.
Fucking
Here we are in the center. The bombings have begun. I'm not sure right now. The smoke.
I'm sure a hillbilly has bought a handful of cherry bombs to today's Black Friday sale.
You know what the
Fox
fucked apart
News
big-
would run it all day long. Fox News would run it all day long.
There's no boundaries there, bro.
Black Friday at war with civilians. This episode with Bill O'Reilly.
God.
Tomorrow we go to Nebraska. No one woke up in time.
They drink moonshine and shit, dude.
Yeah, they eat fried mayonnaise balls.
No, that's you.
You
There's a segment called Black Friday Veterans, just the ones who survived. Man, I was there in '86, man, and I almost lost my life. I almost lost my life in '86.
Dude, you do like the Black Friday veteran. It's like, you don't know what it's like on these streets, motherfucker. I tried to buy a toaster, it got stolen.
We've got to do the pre-roll, pre-interviews like American Idol does, where it's a heartfelt story. Like,
dude.
my mama fell off
their
a
whole
ladder.
families.
I got
the
it.
whole plight.
No.
My mama fell off a ladder decorating for Christmas.
No, dude.
And she hasn't been able to watch her pictures.
No,
so I'm here to get
check
this
it out.
TV.
Check it out. I got it, dude. We hire the best Black Friday shoppers out of all the states, and we have a fucking race to the crock pot, bro. Yes, there's the LA guy who's participating in the riots back in the day, and then you got the dudes from Kentucky that just have no holds barred, no shoes, no fucking it. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'll kill motherfucker if he looks at me wrong. That goddamn crock pot gonna be mine.
He's brought his own wooden bucket, as something to put stuff in.
like,
and
why-
it's wood.
Yeah, why is
when
it-
was the last time you saw a wooden bucket?
What the fuck, right? And this dude, 7 of the best states and the fastest fucking. You have highlight reels, right? Of these dudes tackling.
It's like
motherfuckers
supermarket
for years.
sweep, Ross. It's like supermarket sweep.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah. that clap is not
I'm
in
telling you,
post.
hey
That was
Rocco,
here.
my money's on the methed out soccer moms from Arizona. They're used to heat.
They're the craziest.
They're used to
Dude,
heat. They're used to staying up late. They're used to getting shit done, multitasking, grabbing a lot of shit at once.
Yes. Let
That's-
me give a
that's-
shout out right now. I'm going to give a shout out to the scariest fucking Walmart I've ever walked into. Was in Arizona. Coolidge, Arizona. You scary motherfuckers, dude. I'll tell you what, all those fucking pictures from fucking the people of Walmart, I swear to you, a good percentage come from Coolidge, Arizona. That fucking chick, whoever runs that fucker, she's going to own that shit, dude.
Dude, that's like the coupon wars. You ever watch that show?
Oh, that's
Dude,
crazy.
fucking gnarly. Those bitches buy like $900 of fucking shit for free.
For $2.
For $2.
Dude, this kind of goes back to like
breath
I'm
mint.
when you're talking about my whole idea to rent a commercial space and put fucked up signs and stuff. I always wanted to create essentially a card that on the back it said I owned Best Buy, and on the front it said get your free TV, and I would just give those out to random fucking people that were like free, 60-inch Magnavox, and it was like every time I met a guy at a bar, I was, hey, I own Best Buy, here, go get your free TV, and the local Best Buy just has all these people coming in with this fucked up card.
motherfucker, check it out, man. I met this dude.
He gave me the card that said I get a free TV.
Motherfucker named JT, and he said I got a free TV.
Hey man, he said you dial 1-800 go fuck. Oh shit, I got duped.
Dude, that'd be fucking rad.
We could do it. I mean, it's graphics. That's all it
I
is.
think we should put JT's number on Craigslist for a gay porn ad.
No.
Oh, dude, you put someone's number on one of your videos, didn't you?
Dude, oh my god.
Ross.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
you
great.
got to hear this.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get drunk over there?
No,
What are you doing?
I'm here. I'm
vodka
listening
tonics
to
got
the
'em.
magic.
All right, so
sorry.
check this out, dude. The last video that we're talking about earlier in this episode that started some controversy, man. God damn, this is funny. I left a number. It was my fucking, what was it? My cable guy came over, installed my cable. Yeah. So and I walk out because Mel was out there doing her thing, and I walk out. I slept in a little bit, and then he's like, "You know what? You look like that guy Matt from the Black Rifle." It was weird, a new Black Rifle. Anyways, I told him, "Yeah, it's me, dude. Whatever." We hit it off. He's a super super nice guy, cool cat, and he was like, "I'll take my number if you need any help with anything. I'll come and fucking help you out, fix any data issues you have." So I'm all right. I write his number on my whiteboard. We filmed the next fucking video that day. My dumbass when it like a fucking probably like a 5 to 6 second shot of Harley. His number is in the background the whole time
On the whiteboard.
on the whiteboard, and I'm like,
No
during the editing
way.
process, I was like, well, I'd already kicked the video out, and I was like, I shouldn't have to blur it. No one's gonna call that shit, dude. The guy texts me on Thanksgiving, and he goes, "Hey man, I'm not mad or anything, but like I've gotten 300 to 400 texts saying Happy Thanksgiving, and you're fucking awesome, and if you want a drink," and I was like, ooh,
Yeah, hey,
my bad, bro.
Dude, Ross, check it out. That's not the first time we put one of our friends'
Oh,
numbers.
we
Chuck
did
Brandon.
that one on purpose.
Yes, we did another one on purpose. We actually put Chuck Brandon's phone number on the end of one of our videos, and that motherfucker still gets calls today.
Still
It was
to this
It
day.
was selling a gun.
No,
right?
we
No.
said he was the Art 15 gun salesman, like Armory.
That's right.
Yeah, and everybody was trying to buy a gun.
It was the be a gun owner. It was the gun owner video.
Yeah, but at the end it was like, want a gun? Call this number.
Call the Article 15 Armory, and it was Chuck Brandon's number.
He still gets calls.
Still to this day.
So
Because
note to
of course
self,
Chuck
blur.
Brandon didn't change his number.
Yeah, exactly.
He changed his message machine that day to like, want a gun? Just leave a message and I'll get back to
Hey,
you.
I'm Chuck Brandon, Art-15 gun salesman, motherfuckers. Leave a message.
Dude,
I'll tell you what you need.
Hey,
Chuck
send me that
Brandon's the type of
screenshot,
mother.
Matt.
Chuck Brandon's the type of motherfucker who eats soup right out of a crock pot immediately. Like immediately, doesn't waste any time.
Just right to the soup.
Yeah, Chuck
By the way,
Brandon.
gentlemen, we should get to the drinking bro of the week. Who is your
yeah.
nominee?
Yes.
All right, today is my Drinkin Bro of the week, and I would like to nominate Mr. Daniel Diaz.
Oh my God! Hey, do you remember that night?
Yes.
Oh
this,
my God!
Ross, this goes back to another weird night where we met. We
We're just
met one of
calling
these
random
guys.
friends. Like,
We were on Skype, but we were looking up people that had a number of
Right.
repeat orders.
Right.
And we Skype Daniel Diaz. We realize he's a Purple Heart recipient, been wounded overseas, almost lost one of his arms due to an RPG hit.
Yes. Dude, I have. Dude,
That was the first night. Yeah,
Let me say
that was all
something to
you.
this. I'm gonna say this, man. So we talked to Daniel Diaz that night, and at first, it was just another dude, an infantry guy, just talking. He was cool as shit.
He woke up.
Right.
He got out of bed.
He got out of bed because his wife and kid were sleeping, and he didn't want to wake him up. And we were like, "Hey, dude, sorry." He goes, "No. I've been wanting to talk to you guys. Awesome. I'm so excited." And then he starts talking. Now, obviously, we don't know at this point that he has a Purple Heart. So at this point, we start talking, and then I actually asked him, I was like, "Hey, man, would you mind me asking, how'd you get your Purple Heart?" And he showed me his hand. And that was the first night I no joke, I told JT at that night, I was like, "You know what, I got to go home." I got really emotional about it, and I held it in because it was such an emotional moment that it fucked me up.
He was being so nice.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, you guys.
And dude, that's when you know you're talking to the true heroes of this war, guys who've sacrificed more than I could ever understand. And so it was hard to see. I was proud of him. I was proud of being part of the whole,
the fact he was excited to talk to us.
Right.
I think from an outside perspective, I think what really matters, like the Drink Bros and how you guys name these people, is because I know Daniel too. The guys like that have had massive adversity in their life. We're combat veterans. Listen, I wake up every day with my 2 arms and 2 legs. Perfectly. I'm perfectly fine. And people that have gone through that, been injured, but then don't care about themselves almost. They want to just benefit other people. And that's what's most important about these guys, that they've been through this massive adversity in their life, yet they want to benefit their community, other people, and just contribute their lives to the benefit of their own communities, which is amazing. Yeah. And we were talking earlier about the Vigilant Guard, which Daniel's a part of.
And Daniel is a major part of Drinkin Bros. He's been one of our admins since the beginning. He is also one of the spearheaders of Vigilant Guard. And Drinkin Bros Vigilant Guard is a place where what is it, close to 3,000?
Yeah, it's 3,000. It's a lot of veterans. It's people that are there for outreach. It's 24/7. Someone's there to contact, to communicate with if you're ever in suicide crisis or any kind of distress.
We saw it today. We saw a female veteran post on the podcast page itself at about 4 p.m. today.
Yep.
That it was one of those coded messages that said, "Hey, I just don't know anymore." I copied the message, sent it into the admin and Vigilant Guard
we took
area.
over.
Within 40 seconds,
yes,
you had 5 people talking to her personally.
Yeah, right away.
Like-minded people, veterans that are there for her, and bam. I mean, that's what this is about.
So just understand what Vigilant Guard is right away we're there to communicate at any time of the day. We have someone up, someone awake, and Daniel D is one of these spearheads of that, and he's a big part of that as well as a bunch of other guys that we'll mention later on. And again, I had the blessing to be able to drink and party with Daniel Diaz.
Lucky motherfucker. The thing is these people that we've mentioned are people that I'll never forget that story. I'll never forget that night. It was you and me on Skype.
And it was emotional. I honestly, I went home and I actually teared up, and I was talking to my wife about the whole circumstance of the whole event. Man.
Well, 2 things I do want to clarify in that. Vigilant Guard, is not subjective to strictly veterans. That is, community is not saying I'm a veteran, I'm a civilian. It's about anybody that just needs some help and needs people to be there and doesn't take advantage of it. But we're all going to have this downtime. Secondly, with the Drinkin Bros of the week, right now we're really highlighting a lot of people that have done, like, we can't even speak volumes of the stuff that they've done to put us in the position that we are. But going forward, we're gonna hit up people that just,
these guys that have really put out some serious effort.
Yeah,
like unbelievable effort. I guess.
and never with their hand out,
and
saying,
never
saying, "Hey, well, what do I get for this?" It's because they want to do it. They want to do it for the community.
Selfless.
The Drinkin Bro group, the Drinkin Bro community is seriously the best thing I've ever experienced.
Yeah, if you're not a part of it yet, man, that's something I definitely recommend you go and request and be part of the Drinkin Bros group. Not just the podcast, but the group itself and its community. And like I said, everything encompassing of that community, man, you'll be fulfilled.
You can look at giant fucking selfies of Rocco's chin, huh, Ross?
All day long, baby.